Exactly. Exactly.
Hey man, before you end up, man, I gotta throw my 2 artists up on here.
Please do.
Cordion, let them take over.
Come on, Jimmy.
Let's go.
Hey, it's enough shine for everybody where we come from. You feel me?
Let's go.
This is Grams from Chicago, and this is you good? And this is A&T out of Houston, Texas.
This right here, I love him. Major good energy right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, honey.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. Lolife Grams. I got my shits. Lolife, living outstanding lives in a fucked up environment. You feel me? So yeah, I'm from Chicago. I came out here.
Chi-Town.
Yeah, Chi-Town. Came out here to fuck with my peoples out here with Michael Corleone and rock with him all day. Gold Toes, you feel me? He found me in the trenches of Chicago. He started introducing me to all these artists out here.
Awesome.
So I started networking through that online. So
Awesome.
here I am. Grams.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. And who we got right here?
A&T.
A&T.
H-Town also on the clothing brand out here, Southside certified.
Awesome.
And then I got a food truck jumping too on the block where I'm from. It's like Louisiana style food. It's called the South Spot.
Let them know where that's at. Where that's
It's
at?
off of Edgebrook and Highway 3 on the south side. Come check us out.
So you coming in at all angles. You coming with the food, the artists, the clothes. That's what I'm talking about.
I got a project called Turning Lane Legend. I'm gonna drop that within the next 2-3 months, shoot a few videos for it and stuff. My last project, Drop Top Music, dropped in 2016. I got Paul Wall in there, Star Lido,
Awesome.
Big Son, videos on YouTube and all that. But I just got like my brain be so all over the place that I can't focus on one thing for too long. So like naturally something falls off as I focus on these things. So I really ain't just put out too much music. But Goto's got me getting back on the music. You know,
That's what I'm talking about.
He called me every morning like, yo, what's up? Where it's at?
Oh, that's
man. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta get that motivation.
Exactly.
You gotta get that motivation. So let me ask you something. So as artists, as Goto's an artist, what are you using your voice for in your raps? You know, what are you saying? Like, are you coming to be motivating, helping the youth?
I represent the streets on the South, but at the same time, like the Houston culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the from the cars to the clothes to the slang. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. And just real. Like you ain't gonna hear me talk about some stuff that I ain't never did or nothing. You know
That's
what
I'm
saying?
talking about.
It's actual factual.
Right. And what about you, darling?
With me, you know, I started networking with everybody in the city. Me, I got on doing my little music with networking by people with peak powers and stuff like that. And like, my boys a writer for The Source. Shout out to Shabir from Source Magazine. He put me up on to throw an event to like stop the gun violence in my city.
Perfect.
So I threw that, and it was all like all city gang members had people were there that were trying to cause peace, and there was no fight or nothing. And when I recorded it, people were like figuring out what was the recipe that I was doing. But what I was telling people that when you come to a club or event that I threw in my city, to leave all that gangbanging shit at home.
That's good.
Just to be real.
And they need to hear
because
that.
if you wanna be a killer, whatever, do that shit on your street time. You see people trying to get away in a club, trying to do what they love, and you come fuck some shit up, and then wonder why people in the club react different. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then catch a case or whatever, like me.
They mess it up for everybody else.
And plus I have friends. I didn't want them to go to jail all the time, because when we do shows, it's mandatory. It's out there. It's just everybody got guns. So everybody's like, damn, on QQ, so people just trying to stay away from the shit, you know what I mean? Just don't bring that shit to the club, bro. Just keep that shit in the streets if y'all gonna, you know what I mean? Do that shit after hours, because people got families, you feel me? If you want to be a dumbass and go out there and gangbang and get popped, that's your dumbass. If other people out here trying to feed their families,
and see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Right now, you know, the youth it's a problem going on in the youth in the community because they think it's cool. A lot of these kids are getting bullied. They're getting talked about because they're not being cool and gangbanging and hustling and beating up people. Like I said, my son, everybody knows he's a victim because he's that kid that want to do good. He wants to bring everybody together and be happy. The bullying is getting bad. So that's when it takes people like you guys that been in the streets that know what's up to bring the youth together and say, like you said, that ain't cool. It ain't cool to be like that. But society is trying to make it cool to bang, cool to beat up and bully. You know what I'm saying?
So I kind of opened the doors for my city, kind of for like that, bringing the outside people.
Right.
Because then people were scared. They was like, yo, they're going to rob us. Or just dumb shit. Because it happens, you know. It happens to the best of them. It happened to Young Buck. Everybody happened to get in Chicago like that. Plus, a I was fucking with my Do or Die, which a shout out to Johnny P who sang Smile for me.
Yes.
You feel me? May he rest in peace. You know what I mean? I fuck with 3 Piece. They're part of they're an R&B group that came out back in the day. My boy Reese G did you ever heard Plies Miss Pretty Pussy? That's
I love that song.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say like that on camera, but feel me?
One of my faves.
Got that
Shout
song.
out
That's my
Plies.
boy Plies. Shout out to my boy Reese G for me.
Yes.
And then again, yeah, man, I'm out here in Houston.
Yeah.
Fucking with the Houston artists. Like
That's
my man
good.
right
That's
here.
good. Y'all doing y'all
Of course,
thing.
shout out to Sam. Yeah,
Baby
Hog
Sam.
Life. Shout out to Hog
Hog
Life.
Life,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. He been holding me down since I got here. Shout out to Hog Life, yeah.
Yeah, Sam's cool. Baby Sam, he's awesome. Yeah, great, good energy. Very talented artist. He's been doing his thing for a while. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up because you know we got more to come. Y'all stay tuned. You know, Gold Toes and Mike Keller, the whole crew, will Just For You magazine will be doing a special edition with these guys because that's what we believe in. So y'all, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the show that is gonna be out too on DVD as well. So you guys, anybody else got something to say? Anybody want to say something? Michael, come on, let's close this out. Gold Toes, let's close this out.
Go ahead.
Let's close this out.
Go ahead.
Let's close this out.
Can we just close it out all of us here together?
Yeah, we're all over. Everybody. Everybody's closing. Everybody.